Peter, on that last possession with the three, what was going through your mind in that one possession game? And it's a huge spot.
I mean, you just got to get a good one up. That's the main goal. You got to put it on the rim so somebody can get a rebound if you do miss. But towards the end, I didn't have the best night. But towards the last minute and a half, I thought I played pretty well. But like I said, in the last minute or so, we just got to execute better and get a shot up on the rim.
For most of the game, it was within like one possession, two possessions. Yep. What was the team's mentality in trying to pull out a win in tight games like that?
Execution probably the number one thing. I mean, we knew they were going to pick up the pressure full court, which is very difficult to get across half court. But I thought we did a great job. Besides some late execution calls.
You guys are 6-0 in the MAC now, but all these games have stayed really, really tight, and you guys, it seems like, have made basically every big shot down the stretch of games. How are you guys just continually able to make the shots in the final minutes?
I mean, we got good players. Like, we got a lot of weapons that can make a lot of shots, but we got to start understanding that we're going to get everybody's best shot every night. Being 6-0 in the MAC, going into Akron, we're going to get everybody's best shot. That's what we got to understand.
Peter, what keeps you guys grounded? You know, what 8-game winning streak, like he was saying, 6-0 in the MAC. How do you guys stay grounded and focused?
I would say our coaching staff does a great job of keeping us grounded. I mean, we don't get too high or too low. Just stay level and stay the course.
You guys forced 16 turnovers. What was going through Travis Steele's mind and trying to create chaos on the court?
That's a tough one. I mean, we threw a lot of different defenses at them. We 1-2-2 press, 2-3, picked up, switched a lot of stuff. So I think the main thing was just try to keep them off guard with all of our defenses.
Peter, right here. What sold you to come through the portal and come here? They haven't won in so long. And what did you see? And I mean, did you know this was going to happen?
I thought we were going to be good. I didn't know we were going to go on 8-game winning streak like this. Obviously, that's great. But coming here, when I came on my visit here, the coaching staff was great, everything I wanted here. I met some of the players, all great dudes, great personalities. So when I came here, I just immediately knew I wanted to come here.
Got Akron on the horizon, and nobody likes to look ahead. Bowling Green didn't have the best of records overall. What was the mindset, you think, for the team coming into this game?
I mean, we treat every game the same, day by day. That's our main goal. Is whoever's next in front of us, the next opponent, we just got to come out with a lot of energy and come out with a dub.
You know, I told our group it's been my message since we started MAC play. You know, it's an absolute marathon. You know, it's a long season. You got to continue to embrace the process of just continuing to get better every single day, which I thought we had a great day of practice yesterday. We didn't play our best, I didn't think, today, and give Bowling Green a lot of credit. They made a lot of shots. I thought they played really, really well enough to beat us, quite frankly. Our defense wasn't great, turned the ball over too much. I thought I thought playing two guards was really effective, playing Psaro and Cooper together. I thought we found a good lineup there. Probably about 9 minutes left into the game left. I thought we went to that lineup, and I thought it was really effective, that in the zone. Allowed us to be able to get out. Obviously, Cooper's dunk, I thought was a game changer. Just energy, momentum. Millette all of a sudden became alive. I mean, it was an amazing play. I've never seen him jump that high. I was shocked. I told him afterwards I thought he was going to do a little high school layup, slap the foam like I used to do. And he went up there off 2 feet, man, and dunked that ball. He was eye level with the rim. But I thought that gave the gym a ton of energy, gave our guys a ton of belief, and it changed the game. You know, you're not always going to play your best. You know, and again, like there's 18 games, all the games are worth the same. And I started looking at the MAC scores when I was doing the radio just a second ago, and it's like you start seeing some upsets. Happens all across college basketball, not just in the MAC. It's going to happen in the SEC, the ACC, the Horizon. It's who can stay disciplined and who can live in the moment and who can embrace that process. So proud of our guys for sticking with it. It wasn't always pretty tonight, but we did have a lot of different guys impact the game, and we had 6 guys, I believe, in double figures, almost 7 because Reese had 9. So, you know, again, it's on to the next game here for us. How can we get better? We'll take a day off tomorrow per NCAA rules, and then we'll get back to film and get back on the floor on Thursday.
You mentioned Mackay. It just looks like over the last several weeks, he hasn't just stepped up his game. He's stepped it up a couple times over. He's taking it to the basket. He's finishing at the basket.
Yep.
His shooting the threes seems much improved. Even the foul shots, and he's out there tonight getting steals and everything. What can you say about his improvement over the last, I don't know, month or so?
Yeah, I think the work shows. You know, it's like during Christmas break, there's no class. There's no secret sauce or anything to getting better. You got to put those hours in. And he's been able to do that during Christmas break, no class, focus on basketball, get extra shots up, extra free throws up, even more film than normal. And you can get a lot better quickly if you keep stacking those days. And he's done that. Coach Holmes is his position coach. Jonathan Holmes does a great job developing our guards. And I see Cooper in his office, seems like all the time, just watching film. Not just of us, but also of other teams. Like, how can we get better? How can we grow our guys' game? And he's done that, man. I give him a lot of credit. He's playing with a lot of confidence right now. But you earn that confidence through your work, right? Where nobody's in the gym, nobody's watching, so that when you get those opportunities in the game, you're able to do it.
You said you're not playing your best today, and you're still winning. What's that like as a coach, knowing that, hey, if we're not on our best, we're still winning? I
I'm glad we won. Listen, my wife's glad that we won too. Amanda's glad. I think as a coach, man, you're striving for perfection. You know, I think there's so many plays in this game, God, that are head scratchers. You know, we just got to be better. I got to be better. I got to get our guys to execute better. So it's on me. It's not on them. I mean, our guys, we got such a coachable group, such a high character group. That's what I wish everybody could. Wish you guys could be around our program more on a day-to-day basis and really get to know our guys. I mean, we got great players, but, man, they're even better people. And I think it shows on the court, just our togetherness and unselfishness and sacrifice. And, man, it's just it's incredible. But I think, listen, good teams find a way. You can win different ways. Track meets, slow down, grind it out games. We've shown that we can do both. And I think that makes us a dangerous team. But we got to get these turnovers. I mean, 16. We had 16 turns. I mean, come on. If we're at 11 or less, we're scoring 95. And that's where we should be, quite frankly.
There's a point in a tight game in the first half where you did not have a single upperclassman on the floor. What gives you the confidence to go with those young lineups in important situations?
Yeah, I see those guys every day in practice. We're a young team on paper. I mean, like, a very young team, probably the youngest team in the league. But we're super talented. We got really good players. And youth is an excuse. I really believe that, man. Our job is to be able to develop those guys, get them to execute, get them to understand what wins and what doesn't win. We've recruited winners, too. Like, those guys have all come from winning programs. So they know what it smells like, feels like, looks like. They know. And we recruit programs, and I think that's an important distinction. But because I see them every day in practice. I mean, like, these dudes we play hard. They're not perfect all the time, but, like, man, you can never mistake their effort. Their effort's always there. So, yeah, I got the confidence to play those guys at any moment, whether it's end of game, middle game. I don't really care. We're going to go with a hot hand. Like tonight, we had in late, we went Cooper and Apsaro. I thought those two little guys really changed the game defensively, and then offensively against their press. You can't take the ball from us, when we got those two guys on the court.
You guys were 7 for 23 from the three-point line today, but still put up 84 points. Was that mean to you, still being able to get in the higher end of scoring with a lower percentage than usual?
Yeah, we need to make some threes. No, we had some good looks. Again, you're not going to shoot well every night. And I think last year's team, if we didn't shoot well, we probably weren't going to win. Just the reality of where we were last year. This year, we don't have to shoot well. We can rebound. Our rebounding's gotten a lot better this year. And Coach Carsey's done a great job, our strength coach, man, of getting our guys stronger in that weight room. Or we could defend a lot better. We're much better defensively than we were last year as well. So we can win different ways. I mean, we really can. And defense and rebounding will always travel. Taking care of the ball travels, right? That wins. And then the shooting will allow us, when we are shooting the ball well, we could really extend leads, like big.
And I guess just your overall thoughts on the defensive effort today, especially on Marcus Johnson, number 6.
Nancy a load. Great player. I mean, he's one of the most unique players in college basketball. We had a really unique guy the last couple of years in Anderson Morambo, right? He's different. He's probably he's more perimeter oriented than Anderson was. Andy was a 5. Marcus is probably a 4. I could slide over to the 5 a little bit, play a little small ball 5, but just unique skill set. He's an NBA shot maker. Like when he shoots it, man, it's fun to watch. I mean, not as an opposing coach, like maybe in warm-ups is fun to watch, but man, that shot just hits all net. It's like every time it's like, swoop, swoop. It's just his shot's automatic and he can pass. We threw the cavalry after him. I thought Ian did a great job on him, just playing hard, trying to take his rhythm because he's such a rhythm player and he plays so slow. He gets to his spots. And I thought Antoine did a pretty good job on him too because, again, he's not the best athlete in the world. He's really not vertically. Do a good job just kind of staying down, allow Brant and Ian and those guys come over and make some weak side blocks on him. But he's a tremendous player. And they got other guys. I mean, Derek Butler's great. Thomas is great, man. Campbell, I mean, I got a lot of respect for their team. I think they got a really good team. I think you'll see them make a huge run here in the MAC.
Coach, at one point in the second half, I think Ant had 2 consecutive blocks on 2 consecutive layups.
Yep.
How big of a momentum shifter do you think that was for you guys on defense?
Huge. That was the play. Antoine walled up Marcus Johnson, did a great job. What walling up allows you to be able to get – we never try to block on the ball. If you try to get block shots on the ball, you're going to go for shot fakes and you're going to foul, and you're going to give up layups. So Antoine did a great job staying down, allowed Ian to come over and block it. And Ian's obviously a tremendous athlete, as we know, and he plays hard. He just flies around.